trying to be my structured artist self, I started out by doing designs ahead of time so that I would have some sort of a guideline to work with. But once the sessions started with the women and the conversations began, it was as though their spirit was flowing out through them and meeting my paintbrush just as much as my spirit was flowing out through me and meeting the paintbrush. And then I just let it go. And when I did that, the paintings were just so strong.
Now, do you think your mom would have participated in something like this?
No, I don't think so. I'm imagining her up there watching me do this, actually. And I think she would have thought it was cool, but I don't think she would have participated in it herself.
Well, you know, I dedicated the calendar to my mom, so I immediately called her to see if she would want to participate in the project, and it just went against, you know, all of her own personal boundaries, and she just giggled. She thought it was cute that I asked her, but she was not going to participate on that level. When I did take the pictures to my dad and showed them to him, he couldn't get beyond the fact that they were breasts, and that's not an uncommon theme, you know, especially among men. I don't think they know what to do with it, and even some. You know, it pushes buttons. It makes people feel vulnerable, and in a way, I like that because we're all vulnerable to breast cancer. But you know, going back to my dad, when he was looking at the pictures, it was a little uncomfortable for him, and in the time from that moment to the distribution of the calendar, something transformative has happened with my dad, and he sees the beauty and the merit and the power of this piece. And he's now out in the Grand Rapids area selling it, and he's so proud of it. And that has just been so healing for our relationship. You know, my dad gets me. He gets why I've done this. And I love the fact that by selling it to the Grand Rapids area and creating the awareness and the funding, he's supporting my mother too.
What about fear? Does fear get in the way?
Oh, fear has been both my friend and nemesis in this project.
Okay. Because this project we would not have the calendar if it wasn't for two people who cut me very large checks in order to make this happen. So this has all been done on faith right now, and it's been interesting because my nervous breakdowns have been around fear and have I bankrupt my family because I'm responsible for paying this back. And in that thought process, I've decided that you can't let fear and faith live in the same place. You have to either be faithful or you're fearful. And so every time that fear comes up, I try to push it out the door so that the faith can come in. Are you just returning from a vacation?
Well, it wasn't a vacation, it was a business meeting, which was pretty grueling. But yesterday I had a massage and laid on the beach, so I kind of got all the kinks out from the meeting. So I'm feeling much better today.
You know, it's really interesting because this is very feathery, it's very light, it's very relaxed. Your energy is really good right now.
What are some of the most memorable things people said during or after they saw what you'd done?
I think that what was a common theme is that they'd sit down in the chair and I could just see what was going through their mind. Are my breasts good enough? Are they big enough? Are they going to be okay to paint? And once the painting started, there was a shift that happened. By the time they were painted, they were so proud and so excited to see the designs.
That's really beautiful. It's like an Easter bouquet or something. I love it. Very feminine. Wow. Changes my image of myself, that's for sure. I actually like what I see.
Yeah?
That's a difference.
You do this more often.
Yeah, right. Maybe I should have Denise come over and do this every day so that I feel really good about myself.
The mirror is your friend.
Yeah, right. It's great. She's amazing. Wow. She couldn't make me happy to see what's in the mirror. She's done pretty well.
And so what should we name this?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Healing Hope. I was thinking I'd like you to paint my legs one day.
Oh, that would be great.